Welcome to Children's Sunday School Online.
Hello kids! Magandang buhay! Kumusta na po kayo? Dalangin ko na sana ay nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan at walang anumang sakit at hindi nagiging pasaway kay mami at daddy. Kumusta po ang ating weekdays? Sana okay lang din. Nag-enjoy tayo at naging laging masaya. Sa araw na to, sa linggong ito, tayo na naman ay mag-aaral. At sana, kayo ay makikinig muli ng maayos. At alam ko, bawat pag-aaral natin, makikinig kayo ng mabuti. Sige, handa na po ba sila? Kung handa na kayo, tayo muna ngayon ay yumuko at ipikit ang ating mga mata at tayo ay mananalangin. Sige guys, yuko natin ang ating mga ulo at ipikit natin ang mga mata.
Prayer.
Thank you, God, for the world so sweet. Thank you, God, for the food we eat. Thank you, God, for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, God, for the world so sweet. Thank you, God, for the food we eat. Thank you, God, for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything.
Sige, tayo naman ngayon ay mag-aawitan. Sabayan natin ang mga video na ipapakita ko sa inyo. Ready na ba tayong umawit? Sige, tayo ngayon ay tumayo at tayo ay umawit.
With Christ in the vessel, we can smile at the storm, smile at the storm, smile at the storm. With Christ in the vessel, we can smile at the storm as we go sailing home. Sailing, sailing home, sailing, sailing home. With Christ in the vessel, we can smile at the storm as we go sailing home. With Christ in the vessel, we can smile at the storm as we go sailing home. With Christ in the vessel, we can at the storm, at the storm, at the storm. With Christ in the vessel, we can at the storm as we go sailing home. Sailing, sailing home, sailing, sailing home. With Christ in the vessel, we can at the storm as we go sailing home. Sailing, sailing home, sailing, sailing home. With Christ in the vessel, we can smile at the storm as we go sailing home.
Last Sunday, ang ating pinag-aralan ay tungkol sa feeding of 5,000. Nakita na natin doon na gumawa ng miracle si Jesus, di ba? Naparami niya yung 5 isda at 2 tinapay. At meron pang sobra. Ilan kasi yung sobra? Ilan? Tama. 12 baskets ang sobra. 10 at 2. 12 basket yung sobra. At nakakain lahat ng mga tao noon kahit 5,000 sila. At hindi lang sila 5,000 kids, mas marami pa. Hindi pa bilang yung mga babae at mga bata doon. Puro mga lalaki lang. Pero lahat sila ay napakain. Jesus. And today's lesson, meron ding miracle na gagawin si Jesus dito. At kayo ay mamamangha na naman. Kaya, tayo nang manood, tayo nang makinig sa isang kwento na pinamagatang Jesus Walks on Water. Sige, tayo ngayon ay manunood ng isang kwento.
After the great feeding of the 5,000, Jesus told his disciples to get into a boat and cross the lake, called the Sea of Galilee. "I'll meet you later," Jesus told them. It was time for Jesus to spend some time in prayer. As his disciples took the boat across the lake, Jesus went to a place where he could pray. Even though it was late at night, Jesus knew that prayer and time with God his Father was important. While Jesus prayed, a violent storm arose. The wind was fierce on the lake, and the disciples, rowing with all their might, weren't getting anywhere. Even though they had been on the lake for hours, they were unable to steer the boat and became frightened. At that moment, Jesus decided to come to the disciples. Since he did not have a boat, he simply started walking on the water towards them. In the middle of that terrible storm, Jesus walked calmly as the crushing waves roared from all sides. As the lightning flashed and the rain pelted them, the disciples looked around in confusion, wondering what to do. And then they saw something on the water. Could it be someone walking on the water? "It's a ghost!" they screamed in terror. Every one of the disciples in the boat was terrified. "Take heart. It's me," Jesus replied cheerfully. "Don't be afraid." He walked confidently toward the trembling disciples who were huddling in the wind-swept, wave-beaten boat. Then Peter answered, "If it's you, command me to come to you on the water." Peter knew that Jesus had control over all the elements, even the weather. "Come," Jesus replied. So Peter began to climb out of the boat and stepped into the water. He was doing it. He was walking on the water. He could hardly believe what was happening. But then Peter shifted his attention away from Jesus and onto the storm. He felt the sting of the strong wind. He looked at the motion of the wild waves, and then he plunged down into the water. "Lord, save me!" Peter yelled. Quickly, Jesus grabbed Peter and pulled him back, helping him into the boat. Jesus looked at his disciples. "Why do you have so little faith? Why do you doubt so easily?" Jesus asked. Then Jesus stepped into the boat himself, and right away, the night became calm. The air went still. Not even a hint of the terrible wind and storm they had experienced. The disciples in the boat were astonished. Their terror was gone, and they started worshiping Jesus. "Truly, you are the Son of God," they whispered in adoration.
Sige, kung nakinig nga kayo sa kwento, sagutin ninyo ang mga katanungan na itatanong ko sa inyo. Unang tanong, ano yung naramdaman ng mga disciples na nakita nila na si Jesus ay lumalakad sa ibabaw ng tubig? Ano yung naramdaman nila? Ano po? Tama. They were scared. Sila ay natakot. Kala nila isang ghost si Jesus. Kasi biruin niyo ba naman, lumalakad siya sa ibabaw ng tubig. Hindi man kasi nila kasama si Jesus dun sa boat, di ba? Kaya natakot sila. Pangalawa, ito yung katanungan sa pangalawa. Ano, di ba, sabi ni Peter nung nakalapit na si Jesus. Tapos sabi gano'n ni Peter, Jesus, sabi niya, kung kayo yan, papuntahin mo ako dyan. Sabi gano'n ni Pedro. So, anong ginawa ni Jesus? Halika, pumunta ka dito. Sabi gano'n ni Jesus kay Pedro. At pinuntahan nga ni Pedro si Jesus o ni Peter. No, pumunta siya, lumakad din siya dun sa ibabaw ng tubig habang nakatingin siya kay Jesus. Pero ano yung naramdaman niya nang biglang lumakas yung hangin? Ano yung naramdaman niya? Oo, siya ay natakot. At nung natakot siya, unti-unti siya ay lumubog. Pangatlo, ano kaya yung palagay niyong naramdaman ni Jesus nung hindi siya nakilala ng kanyang mga alagad? Tama, palagay ko nalungkot siya, di ba? At alam niyo ba, ano yung nasabi din ni Jesus doon? Sabi niya sa mga disciples or kay Peter, "You of little faith." Sabi niya, ang hina naman ng inyong pananampalataya. Palagay ko, nalungkot si Jesus doon kasi ang tagal-tagal na nilang kasama pero hindi siya nakilala ng kanyang mga alagad. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng faith? Faith is something to trust in God and His promise. Ito yung kasaan na nagtitiwala tayo sa Diyos at sa kanyang mga pangako. Kahit hindi natin siya nakikita, pero we trust Him so much. And that is faith. Tandaan natin yon. At ano naman ang miracle? Ano ibig sabihin ng miracle? Miracle, God does something impossible, or when God something impossible for man. No? Yung nagagawa ito ng Diyos, pero hindi kayang gawin ng tao. Kaya ba natin magparami ng isda, tinapay? Kaya niyo bang lumakad sa ibabaw ng tubig kung hindi niyo kasama si Jesus? Si Jesus lang ang makakagawa nun. Pero kung tayo ay magtitiwala, kung tayo ay mananalig sa Kanya, at magfo-focus tayo sa Kanya, tutulungan niya tayo para magawa natin. Katulad ni Peter, di ba? Nakalakad siya, kaya lang nag-doubt siya. Kaya unti-unti siya ay lumubog. Ano pa? Alam natin, di ba, na oo, tama, natakot si Pedro. Nung nakita niyang lumalakas yung hangin, siya ay natakot. Kasi kala niya hindi siya tutulungan ni Jesus. Tandaan natin, if you have faith, miracle happen to your life. Kasi bakit? For Him, all things were created that are in heaven and that are on earth. Lahat kaya niyong gawin. Ginawa niya yung nasa langit at nasa lupa. Visible at invisible. Whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things are created through Him and for Him. And He is before all things, and in Him all things consist. Sa Kanya lamang, Siya lamang ang tanging Diyos na makakagawa ng miracle sa ating buhay. Sa Kanya lamang po. Yun po ay lagi nating tatandaan. Para sa ating arts activity, ito po ay napakaganda at alam kong kayang-kaya niyong gawin kasi madali lang siya, lalo na kung marunong kayong mag-drawing at
or you can draw it with me today. So we're going to use markers and crayons. You can pause the video and you can get your markers and crayons ready. So first, I'm going to use my blue. And what do you think we're going to draw first? Definitely the water. So with my blue marker, I'm going to draw my water. Remember how we did this? Drawing lines to show the movement of the water. Kind of like swirlies like that. And then we're going to take our blue crayon and we're just going to fill that in. So you might want to pause the recording while you do yours. I might be moving a little bit faster than you. I can't take too long on my videos or they won't upload. So anytime you can pause the recording and you can finish your part of the picture if you can't keep up with me. There we go. Okay, the next step, what do you think we're going to make now? We're going to make the boat, right? And I'm going to put my boat way on the side so I have room for Jesus over here. Watch what I'm going to do and make the lines on my boat. And then I'm going to do like this. A line, a line, a line. And then the next row I'm going to put the line in the middle of where I didn't put it on the previous row. See what I'm doing there? I'm giving each empty space a line. And it looks like a boat. And then we can take our brown crayon. We can color it in. And then I'm going to check in the book and see if the boat had a sail or anything. So let's look. Oh, it did have a sail. Yep. So I'm going to draw a line going up for my sail. Now you can give your sail, make your sail whatever color you want. I'm just going to do my sail like that. Okay? There's lots of ways to do a sail. And sometimes sails have pictures or designs on them. I'm going to give my sail the number 12. Why do you think I'm going to give my sail the number 12? Because there were 12 disciples of Jesus, right? So, then I'm also going to make sure I draw some of the disciples in the boat. We'll put a couple. We'll see how many we can fit. I'm going to make this one Peter because this will be before he walks on the water. Wow, he's looking, wow, Jesus. We'll put another one here. Some of them had long hair. We'll put another one here. We'll put even somebody over here. They're really low in the boat. There we go. Okay. Then, what do we need to draw? Jesus, right? And he's walking on top of the water. So, you need to make him his body. Pause the recording if you need to. His feet are walking on the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus had long hair. He had his beard, right? That's how we usually show Jesus. You can color the disciples' clothes. There's Peter reaching out. Jesus! And when Peter stepped out, remember, he could walk at first, but then he got scared, he got nervous. He doubted that God would save him. He lost faith that he would be okay. And that's when he started to sink. Was it nighttime during the story? Or was it daytime during the story? Oh, look at it. It was nighttime. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the moon. And I'm going to leave it white. And I'm going to show. I'm going to make my stars. Oops, I broke my crayon. I'm going to make my stars blue. With a dark blue. This actually is called indigo. And that's going to show my night sky. Okay? You can pause the recording if you need to. And then I'm going to color just really gently with my black to show that it's the night. I'm not going to color the moon because the moon is white. There you have it. Ready? Oh, I'm also going to use my peach. Make sure I color their skin and their faces. Now, not everyone has that color skin, right? So you can also make some people with a little bit of a darker skin and lighter skin. Right? So there's our story. Jesus walks.
Sa ating memory verse today, makikita sa Matthew chapter 14 verse 29. When Peter came out of the boat, he walked on the water to Jesus. Yun naman kids, kung talagang nakinig kayo kay Ate Bell ngayong umaga, magkakaroon tayo ng short quiz. Short quiz lang at alam ko na kayang-kaya nyo ito. Kumuha ka niyo ngayon ng papel at lapis or ballpen at sasagutin ninyo ang mga ipapakita kong tanong sa inyong mga screen. Ano lang ang sasagot natin? Kung tama o totoo ang sagot ninyo, susulat nyo ay true. Totoo, true. T-R-U-E, true. At kung mali naman o hindi totoo ang sagot, isulat natin ay false. F-A-L-E-S, false. Sulat natin yon. Okay, handa na po ba sa ating quiz? Sige, ito po ngayon ang 10 katanungan at isusulat ninyo ang inyong sagot sa inyong mga papel. At pagkatapos ninyong nasagot, picturean nyo siya kids, picturean nyo yung papel na ginawa nyo at isisend ninyo sa aking messenger. Tignan natin. Lagyan nyo ng pangalan nyo ha. Tignan natin kung tama yung inyong mga sagot. O, sige, tayo ngayon ay sumagot na sa ating mga katanungan at tignan ang inyong mga screen para sa mga sumusunod na tanong. Natapos na naman ang ating pagsa-Sunday school. Nawa kids, tayo na naman ay may natutunan sa araw na ito. Tandaan natin na walang imposible sa Diyos. Lahat ng bagay ay kaya niyang gawin. Lahat ng mga bagay ay kanyang nilikha. Dito man sa langit, sa lupa o sa langit man. Lahat man ng mga visible, nakikita at invisible, ito ay kanyang nilikha. Basta tayo ay magtitiwala sa Kanya, kung gusto rin natin lumakad sa iba, basta nag-focus tayo sa Kanya, magagawa din natin yun. Have faith, kids, kahit mga bata pa lang kayo, tayo ay magtiwala sa Diyos. Kayo ay magtiwala sa Diyos. At kapag kayo ay laging nagtitiwala sa Kanya, lagi niya kayong pagpapalain. Happy Sunday! God bless sa inyong lahat at nawa meron na naman po kayong natutunan sa umaga nito. Sige, tayo ngayon muli ay yumuko at tayo ay magpasalamat sa Diyos.
Amayamin sumasalangit ka, sambahin ang ngalan mo. Mapasa amin ang kaharian mo, sundin ang loob mo. Dito sa lupa para lang sa langit. Bigyan mo kami ngayon ng aming kakanin sa araw-araw. At patawarin mo ang aming mga sala para ng pagpapatawad namin sa nagkakasala sa amin. At huwag mo kami ipahintulot sa tukso at iadya mo kami sa lahat ng masama.
Hanggang sa muli mga bata! Happy Sunday!